Audrey, what's your favorite thing in the whole world?
Sunsets.
Of course! So let's go make one. This is all you're gonna need today. Craft Smart acrylic set. We got pink, white, black, coral, orange, baby blue, bright yellow, plastic palette knife. Here I put all those colors, I separated them, all the colors with white, and then a plate for black. Water. You're gonna need a large flat brush and a small round pointy brush and a little 8x8 canvas. Let's go. So first we're gonna start by wetting our large flat brush, getting it nice and wet, and I like to prep the canvas. So when I do professional paintings that I sell, I use a primer to prep my canvas. But for a little one like this, just for fun, for art class, you can just use water. So you want to get it nice and wet and go strokes horizontally. And that is going to make for the perfect gradient for your sunset. So we're going to start down here with a tiny bit of this bright orange. And you're just gonna go flat and see how it just bleeds through with that white. Now that it's nice and prepped and wet. So we're gonna do flat strokes horizontally, just like that. So when you see a sunset, it's always brightest at the bottom, and then it goes up, and usually at the top, it's still a little bit of light blue from the sky. So now we're gonna take this beautiful coral, and we are going to blend it a little bit on top of the bright orange. This is transporting me to the Florida Keys right now, my friends. I feel like I am watching the sunset as we speak. So we're gonna blend that in there. Perfect, we're gonna rinse off the brush. Now let's get some of this hot pink. This is Adriana, my daughter's favorite color. She is still loving hot pink at age 6.5. Okay, we keep doing our long strokes. Be patient, because that's how you make a work of art. Long strokes. Okay, we're gonna rinse that off. Dry this off. Now let's get some of this bright sunny yellow. Oh, so pretty, wow. This is my kind of rainbow, my friends. A sunset is truly my happy place. So keep blending that out. We're gonna keep blending this out. And we're gonna bleed in a little bit here to that pink. So it's just the perfect gradient mix. You're gonna see some stripes on there, that's okay. That just makes it look cool, like there's lines in the sky. Clean up your brush. Now let's get a little bit of white before we're gonna jump into the blue. White is a great color for blending, for making things lighter. So I'm gonna go all the way up to the top with white. And then I'm gonna go all the way down, work my way down. We're like climbing stairs right now. We're just climbing stairs through this beautiful sunset. Climb with me. Oh yeah, keep going. Keep brushing, keep a stroking. Beautiful. Now we're going to flip our brush and we're gonna climb back up. You ready? Nice long strokes. That's why you really need a good flat brush. I linked these brushes from Amazon in my video, so you can check them out. This is a really good flat brush. It's nice and big for sunsets and for any kind of sky, really. Keep going up. Up, up, up we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to rinse this off. I'm going to dry the brush a little bit, not too wet. We're going to take some of this baby blue and I'm going to mix a little bit with the white on my paper. So So it's really, really light. And we're going to do just a little bit of baby blue up in the sky, because that's like the last bit of the day's sun before it transforms into night. I mean, sunsets are really magical, not just because of the colors, but it's just so incredible watching the process of the earth and all of Earth's glory, and how the earth changes from day to night. And that change is the magic hour called the sunset. See how it blends so nicely because we prep the canvas with that water and then with that white. Really goes nice. We're going to go all the way down to about here. I'm going to stop by the yellow because I want a really bright line of yellow in my sunset, because I'm imagining this sunset over the ocean. So I'm going to take a little bit of this bright yellow and I'm going to do one line across, one bright line of yellow. Oh, look at that. And then I'm going to blend it down a little bit into the pink, all the way down, smooth strokes. I'm going to rinse it. I'm going to take a little bit of white, just a tiny bit. I dabbed the rest off on the plate. There we go. And now that white is going to help me blend this bright yellow that I just put into the blue sky. And we're going to go all the way up, my friends. Climb up those stairs of your beautiful sunset. Don't give up. Come on, you got this. Boom! It's glorious. It's beautiful. You love it. I love it. Sunsets are the best. So now we're going to take this brush dry. We're not going to wet it. We can move this up and we're going to take our jet black, noir black. And we are going to take this dry brush, make sure there's black all around, and we are going to flick a line like that and a line like that. And one down here, a smaller one, and one down here, a smaller one. What are you doing, you may ask? Well, now you can wet it. Dry it off. You don't want the brush too wet, because what I am doing is I am creating palm trees. So for palm trees, you really need a round, smaller brush. And we are going to flick, 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 flick all the palm tree leaves. So we are going to start up top and watch this. Whoop. Flick, flick, just like that. And see how it kind of blends with all the colors? So it's not really a jet black. We're gonna get some more black. Make sure you have a dry brush, and let's do some more palm tree flicks. And keep going back to your black. So up top, it's always gonna be bushier, chunkier, longer leaves. And then it kind of gets smaller as you work your way down. So then the flicks get shorter and smaller. And see, you don't really have to do too much work when you have a round brush. It does it for you. Let's go to our left palm tree branch. I'm going to do some nice, long, pretty flicks to make the shape, and then it goes smaller, smaller, and then the other side. Just flick and let go. And then we're going to get this wet again. I kind of roll it like this. Perfect. And you don't really want to see too much white in between the branches. So I think what's cool about sunsets is trees, houses, anything that is in front of the sunset from a distance looks black. So here we're going to do smaller palm tree branches, but these are still longer, and then it goes shorter. Like that. Go to our other side. Flick, 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 flick away your problems. And then there we go. And if you make a mistake, guess what? Just make your palm tree longer. Problem solved. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to really rinse this off good, because we're going to do a white little sun in the middle. And you don't want this to have any black residue. I would even change your water if you want to. Dry this off really good with a paper towel. And we're going to take white, circle it up, get nice thick texture. And we're going to do a little white circle in the middle for the sun that's going down. And you just go around and around and around like that. Oh, that's perfect. Whee! Don't get dizzy. There we go. So here you have your beautiful, perfect tropical sunset. And this, whenever you get stressed out, you know, being a kid is stressful, not just being an adult, but kids have a lot of stress. You guys have a lot of homework, a lot of things you got to do, chores, you know, listening to your parents. So when you get stressed out, I want you to look at this sunset. Take a deep breath and just transport yourself to this exotic beach watching the sunset. And guess what? You're gonna feel relaxed. Bye everybody, happy summer.